The 2026 M Hero has stepped into the spotlight, pushing boundaries in off-road design, power, and rugged luxury. Built by Dongfeng under the MHERO sub-brand, this vehicle is aiming not just to compete in the electric off-road SUV sphere but to redefine what capability and boldness look like on and off the pavement. Its aesthetic presence is striking, with design cues that merge utility with style. Large, aggressive wheel arches, high ground clearance, and strong visual armor elements. These aren't just for show. Many of the build materials are high-strength aluminum-magnesium alloy, with reinforced bumpers and protective underbody plating that speak to real durability. There's also a distinct focus on rugged usability. Elements like roof rack options rated for heavy loads, trailer hooks with significant towing capacity, and chassis engineering built to endure real off-road punishment. Under the hood, or more accurately beneath the chassis, the M Hero is offering multiple versions. One of the more extreme variants is the M Hunter, which brings together what might be China's strongest torque figures for an off-road electric beast. Reports say its wheel side torque exceeds 20,000 Nm, which is an insane figure, one that underlines how serious this machine is about crawling over obstacles. Suspension is also next level. Nitrogen-charged shocks, derived from race-grade or even military vehicles, with very high ground clearance, some sources say as much as 425 mm. This enables the Blue to handle water, rocks, steep inclines, and harsh terrain with a confidence unmatched by most conventional SUVs. Inside, the vehicle doesn't drop its guard on comfort or tech. It features a detachable center control screen, satellite communication features, offline mapping, and provisions for modularity, things like detachable wild door plate for easier ingress-egress, wild door plates to help you open paths in challenging terrain, and even aviation-grade carbon fiber for certain body panels to save weight while maximizing strength. The driver's cockpit is said to include electronic rear-view mirrors, a mobile console, and high-end finishing touches one wouldn't expect to see in an outright off-road warrior. It blends utility and luxury, so that whether you're crawling over rocks or making a statement in the city, you get both toughness and elegance. Range and power figures are also being teased, although final specs may shift as production starts. One of the builds is reportedly a PHEV, plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, version with a small internal combustion engine acting as a range extender or support. The total range across electric plus fuel is claimed in some previews to reach up to 1,300 kilometers under certain conditions, combining battery capacity and fuel tank size. There's also a fully electric mode, though the exact battery kilowatt-hours, motor power, and charging times are still being finalized. What is clear is that MHERO is aiming to put the Blue squarely in the premium off-road EV hybrid category, targeting buyers who want both performance and adventure without compromise. Pricing has caught attention, too. For the Chinese market, pre-orders and launch pricing show the M817, one of the Blue Series designations, starting around RMB 319,900 to 349,900 for the base models. Some of the more extreme off-road and armor-specified trims go higher, especially once you add heavy-duty off-road features, armored protection, or custom finish options. For reference, there's also a variant called the Dragon Armor Edition, slated for a date around late September, with prices reportedly between 768,000 to 868,000 RMB. The Dragon Armor is one of the most fortified versions, enhanced protection, special body armor, possibly military or tactical styling, elements, and features that push the rugged factor all the way up. Production and market strategy suggest that while MHERO is focusing first on domestic Chinese demand, there's a clear intent to expand to international buyers. Features like optional right-hand drive, localization of dealers, and global sales and service networks are under consideration. The company is also emphasizing that many of these designs, armor, materials, off-road architecture, are not just flashy add-ons but engineered to withstand extreme use, bad roads, remote terrains, and harsh climates. One of the strongest messages from MHERO is their embrace of customization. Buyers are being offered an array of tailored off-road upgrades, extreme tires, some variants 37-inch off-road rubber, body modifications, upgraded roof platforms that can carry loads, tents, bikes, kayaks, trailer hooks capable of hauling 2.5 tons, and external mounts and protection to handle real adventure gear. Even details like detachable door panels, rugged lighting, and venting systems built for performance environments show the extent to which this vehicle is being thought through as a tool, not just a status item. In terms of timeline, the official unveilings for the heavyweight MHERO Blue lineups occurred at the Beijing Auto Show, where multiple concept and production finish versions were shown. Some variants, like the MHERO M Hunter and the Highland Lion, were displayed as demonstration of extreme capability plus luxury. The Dragon Armor Edition is scheduled for launch or pre-sales around September 24th. As production ramps up, deliveries for early customers are expected thereafter, though exact shipments outside China will depend on regulatory, import, and certification timelines in target markets. What ties all of this together is the positioning. The MHERO Blue, especially in its M817 Dragon Armor trims, is meant to project strength, resilience, and technical prowess. It's off-road, but in a premium sense. It's armored, yet still modern and tech-rich. It's built for terrain, yet with enough comfort and finish that owners won't feel like they're sacrificing luxury. For those watching from Pakistan or elsewhere, it's likely that if MHERO intends to enter your market, variants and pricing may shift. And import costs, duties, and local regulations will play big roles. But the core idea is already clear. This is one of the boldest off-road luxury electric hybrid machines we've seen in a while. If you want, I can also put together an updated spec sheet, expected power, range, weight, etc. for your audience, with comparisons to rivals, to help them see where this stacks up.